Hello and welcome, dear hearts. Come on in and enjoy a brief moment with me, Natasha, the owner and CEO of the Magical Blessings Healing Center. Thank you so very much for taking a brief moment out of your very busy day. So grab your favorite beverage. Mine right now is alkaline water. Snuggle on and down and get comfy, and let's go on this incredible journey. The best you that you can be. That is what we're talking about. And during the video, I will give you a 3-minute exercise about that you could use to be the best that you can be. Something that I definitely have been noticing on a huge uprise and incline is social media. A few months ago, I wrote false book, Facebook, false book blog. And it was talking about not everything that you see on Facebook is of truth. Going into information and details about really it's a story. Facebook is a story and it's about a story about you. However, I'm going to put the however and the but in there. Not everything that you see via social media, it doesn't matter if it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, read it, whatever the social media format that you're utilizing, not everything that you see posted is of truth. In fact, some of it is just downright not even close to the truth. Here's an example by what I mean by that, and that is I noticed a few people on Facebook, and by looking at what they were posting, pictures, podcasts, books, blogs, movies, memes, all these things, just stuff upon stuff and noise and noise and noise. And it's not about putting anyone down, because that's not my intentions nor what I'm doing. It's about how we can be overly stimulated, overwhelmed, and polluted by social media. Now, if we take a moment and think about media, well, social media is no different. It still can really overwhelm us. And not everything that you see on the news, media, and so forth is of truth. So why would social media be any different? However, there seems to be a not only with me being a master teacher and a master intuitive energy healer, I'm also an academic educator, general education, preferably special education, English language arts, and a behavior specialist. And with me working with the youth in the manner upon which I do, it's becoming more and more prevalent. And that is, do not worry about what you see on the social media. It may not be of truth. Please do not try to copycat anyone else. And please do not compete with others. I mean, when I was younger, they called it keeping up with the Joneses. Now it's, let's see what we can keep up on, Twitter or other TV shows and so forth, reality shows. Even those aren't really always of truth. I mean, they're pretty hyped up and gimmicked up. So please, no comparing yourself to others. Please be the best you that you can possibly be. I'm going to be the best me, you can be the best you. My beloved and I were just having a recent kind of fun, teasing, chuckling moment with each other. We were talking about a scenario of this individual feeling like they had to really elevate themselves because they were so much more important than someone else. And I asked my beloved in the middle of this, I said, how many papers can you throw down? Degrees. How many degrees can you throw down? And he starts to name off his degrees. And I'm smiling because I kind of know, what he's going to say. I know what he's going to say. And I stop him and I said, okay, well, let me do a throwdown. And he's like, what? And I said, I have a lot of degrees too. I have a lot of degrees and papers that go with me as well. And he just looked at me and goes, but that's not something that you do. You're right. It's not. Because at the end of the day, I want to be the best me. And now it's not to say that, hey, don't be proud of whatever you have. If you have a degree or degrees, be extremely proud of what you've achieved. Worked hard for it. However, it's not the only piece of who you are. And really, at the end of the day, when I go to bed and I lie in that dark, that piece of paper doesn't mean diddly. I'm the one that means the most. It is a piece of me, but there's more to me than just a piece or pieces of paper. Just like for you, there's more to you. Oh my gosh, so much more. And you don't even have to be running around with a bunch of, degrees. That's what my beloved and I were talking about, that there's an individual that has so much life experience that a piece of paper couldn't even touch the knowledge that this person, the wealth of knowledge and experience that this person owns. So be the best you. If you're a student right now, be the best student you can be. If you are a daughter or a son, be the best one that you can be. If you are a stay-at-home mom, you be the best darn stay-at-home mom. Biggest job in the world. If you're a teacher, be the best teacher you are. If you are a mechanic, a janitor, whatever it is you're doing, be the best that you could possibly be, because we need you to be you and the best you imaginable. So let's go ahead and do a quick 3-minute exercise. I say 3 minutes. You and I will spend maybe a minute or two together, but you, after this is all said and done, go back, back a little bit, and it should take you about 3 minutes. I want you to take a piece of paper and whatever writing utensil that you decide to utilize. And I want you to take a deep breath in, hold it, and then release it. And then when you have the pen in your hand and the paper, I want you to take a deep breath in again, hold it, release it. Then I want you to imagine yourself looking in a mirror. Or go look in a mirror. Imagine that you're looking in one, or literally go look in one. And ask that mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the best of them all? And start writing down what comes to mind. Even if it's negative, write it down. Don't hold anything back. Let your heart speak, let your soul speak. Let it out. The next thing I would like for you to do is I want you to imagine that you have 3 of the closest people to you. And I want you to imagine them standing right there in the mirror with you. Turn to one of them and say, "What's the best about me?" Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, let it out. And then write down whatever comes to mind. Turn to the next person in the mirror, ask them the same thing. And then turn to the next one and ask them the same thing. And step back and look at yourself and say, thank you for being the best you. And then thank each of the people that have been joining you in this mirror. And say, thank you for allowing me to be the best me. I love you, I love you, I love you. And then see what you wrote. Really just take a moment to sit down and ponder what you wrote. It's pretty amazing and pretty surprising sometimes what comes forward, especially when we are speaking to someone else. And if you actually have an opportunity to do this kind of an activity in a group, go for it. Empower yourself, because that's what it's all about, is empowerment. And you being the best you, me being the best me, so we can all be the best we. And lighting up this world, illuminating it with the most incredible people of whom we are. So thank you again for going on this beautiful, magical, mystical journey of love and light. And I wish you much love, much light, and magical, magical blessings each and every dear heart. Mwah! Goodbye.